Hi, this is Kev. So today I will talk about the design in Central Station for better wayfinding and passengers experience through technology and new programs. So here's my topic: smart interchange and wayfinding. So I developed my presentation into 5 parts, and basically in this presentation I will focus on background, problem, and case studies. First of all, I will talk about the history of Central Station. So the current Central Station was constructed in 1901. It's about 100 years old, more than 100 years old. So during the time period, it received quite a lot of refurbishment and the modification, such as the underground platform construction. So here's some photographs of the station. First one in 1890, the previous Central Station, and then this one was taken in 1947. It's the underground platform construction, and the one in 1979, the Grand Concourse. So based on the changes and the design in the past 100 years, is the current programs and the layout of the station. You can notice that the facilities mostly concentrate on the located on the upper concourse, and then the platform is just connected outside of the platform in a kind of wide spreading mode. And then there's one underground platform underneath of the station, and then the connection between these platforms and the underground platform is through the pedestrian subway and also the lower concourse. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, preference of journey to work for community is about 40% that they would prefer by train, and then 21.9% would be by bus, and 19.7% by car. And it is forecast that the passenger flow in 2015 would be increased by half in Central Station. So basically, the increase of passengers and also the layout create problems and issues in the station, and it might not be capable with the increasing passengers. So here's some diagrams that analyzing the movement of the other transport mode and passenger flow. As you can see, the other transport flow is circulates around the stations, and the external transport points spread on the western and also the northern side of the station. Here is a diagram showing the walking distance to various location and density. So it's about 15 minutes walk to the UTS and 20 minutes walk to the CBD, whereas 10 minutes walk to Surry Hills Community. However, people mainly concentrate in the CBD and also the university area. And the departure frequency is basically just under the platform locations. So as the suburban train lines are located on the eastern side, so the departure frequency is a lot more than the country lanes and interstate trains on the eastern side. However, the community patterns are basically located on the northern and western side, so that the passengers we need to walk around the whole station to find a way out, and then the time spending on interchange and wayfinding would be a lot more than normal. So here's the issues that I observed in the station. The first one would be the passenger concentrate at both ends of the platform. I did the first documentation. I went to Central Station and peeked out to observe the passenger flow in the morning and in the evening. So no matter in the morning or evening, passengers are likely concentrate at the end of the platform instead of moving at the center part or using the walkway underneath of the center part of platforms, because both ends of platform connected the nearest entrance and also transport facility, the interchange facilities, whereas the center part has no further connections, and they may need to walk through approximately 107 meters to reach the concourse or the others interchanging facilities. So the first question would be how to utilize interchange purposes. And then the second issue in the station is about the interchange, and it's come to how to shorten the journey time, because when passengers get off from the train at the end of the platform, say for example they need to change to the bus at Railway Square, they need to walk through Devonshire Tunnel in 5 minutes, approximately 500 meters away from the facility. And according to the book Human Transit, it suggested that a single walking distance standard for all situations is 400 meters or quarter miles in general. So the interchange time and distance is a lot more than these suggestions. The third thing is wayfinding, station wayfinding. Station wayfinding is important in shortening the interchanging time, because it helps you to find the way to various locations. So I had another documentation in the station. It's about Central Station interchange analysis. Here are the conclusion. So the first one, the buses interchange for various locations overlapping too much around the station. And then the map inside the station is a problem, because it doesn't show where I am at the moment. I have to read the map by myself, and then I have to find my way and try to figure out the locations. And then at some point the directions to the destination it disappears, which is covered with white paper without showing this direction to say for example the Shice Tunnel or Railway Square. And then the fourth thing, inside the tunnel there's no real-time passenger information system. So basically people need to walk through 107 meters without any real-time information, so it's not a welcoming point for them to get on the train at the middle part of the platform, and it's another reason for them to concentrate or not at the ends of the platform. So at some grading points inside the station, the arrow signs design and